It's now 5:30 on WKYT this morning. The Kentucky Wildcats are heading to Iowa as a 4 seed in the NCAA tournament. We'll have some tips if you plan on heading out west for the big games. The man who was arrested in connection with the deadly Winchester apartment fire is due in court today. And presidential candidates have a few crucial primaries tomorrow. More than 1,000 delegates up for grabs. We're out on the campaign trail with the latest on WKYT this morning.
This is WKYT This Morning.
Good morning to you from WKYT and welcome in. I'm Bill Bryan and it is so good to have you with us here on March 14th. We're just a few days away from officially being spring. It's going to be an interesting week ahead weather-wise. Let's check in with meteorologist Micah Harris. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. Yeah, we got a little spring in our action and also looking late in the work week off into your weekend. We're talking about some winter in the forecast, possibly a few flakes in the forecast. Let's don't talk about that just yet. Let's go over what we have there on the screen. Defender Radar Network, nothing going on, but we do have some storms going to be heading our way later on today. It's in the 50s outside, and you can see in some spots there is a little fog here and there. Anytime from 1 p.m. to about 5 p.m. is your best bet at those thunderstorms rolling on through. I'm going to show you who expects the thunderstorms because not everybody will get storms today, but I'm going to show you the best opportunity to get those, and also if you're looking for any severe weather out of these. That's coming up.
Okay, we'll see you in just a little bit, Micah. Thank you. And your Kentucky Wildcats are now 29-time SEC tournament champions. But now they're also looking ahead to the NCAA tournament. UK is a 4 seed in the tournament. The Cats will be heading to Des Moines, Iowa to face the 13 seed Stony Brook in the opening round. They have a late tip-off on Thursday night just before 10 o'clock. And you can watch the game live right here on WKYT. More than 19,000 UK fans packed Bridgestone Arena to watch the Cats win the SEC championship. And many, many more were glued to their screens watching back home here in the Commonwealth. Some were even waiting to greet the team as they arrived at Bluegrass Airport after their win against Texas A&M. And this morning, some of those fans are sure to follow the Cats out to Iowa for the NCAA tournament. But where do you start looking for tickets and arrange travel? WKYT's Mike Byer is live this morning with more information about purchasing those tickets. Mike, good morning.
Well, I'm sure there will be a big following, Bill, as we saw in Nashville at Bridgestone Arena. Now, March Madness is coming to Des Moines, Iowa for the first time ever, and city leaders are looking to create the best experience possible for visiting fans like Big Blue Nation. Now, the festivities will begin as early as Wednesday. This is when open practices start. The Wildcat slot is from 5:10 to 5:50 Central Time. Now, there is no charge for parking, and concessions and merchandise stands will be open. Moving forward, most public parking lots will cost you $10. However, officials recommend fans use public transit. A free shuttle will run between Principal Park and Wells Fargo Arena on Thursday and Saturday. As for the festivities, there will be plenty of them. There will be a fan zone inside Hy-Vee Hall between game sessions on Thursday. There will also be many other street parties and events around the city. One of them will be a St. Patrick's Day block party on Friday. Now, it's sure to be an exciting time for Wildcat fans making the trip to Des Moines. Students who are looking to get on the fun, you're in luck. Student tickets are going on sale today. I'll have the info on that coming up at 6 o'clock on WKYT News. Live in Lexington, I'm Mike Byer, WKYT.
All right, Mike, thank you. Excitement ahead. And another SEC championship means another new T-shirt for fans. As soon as the game ended yesterday, workers at Wildcat Warehouse on South Broadway in Lexington got to work printing up a new shirt. It has the same design that the players wore on the court in Nashville.
As soon as the game was over and the buzzer went off, we had fans just zooming into the store in their cars. So we've got fans in our stores right now and over the next few days.
The shirts are available online and at all Lexington Wildcat Warehouse stores. They will be at all 21 stores in Kentucky by tomorrow. Now, you can follow the Cats throughout the March through March on our website at WKYT.com or download the WKYT News app and never miss a score. It's available for free in the app or Google Play Store. 5:35 is our time on WKYT. And in other news this morning, the man who was arrested in connection with a deadly apartment fire in Winchester Winchester is expected to be in court later this morning. Jackie Heisel Jr. has been charged with manslaughter in the case. He's currently in jail on $1 million bond. WKYT's Mark Barber is live in Clark County with more on this case. Mark?
Good morning, Bill. Firefighters are planning to return to the burned apartment building today to continue their investigation. While they have not yet said what started the fire, the 55-year-old who is charged with second-degree manslaughter in connection to the case is expected to walk through the doors and into the district courthouse behind me today to face a judge for the first time. Jackie Heisel was arrested Friday afternoon after several neighbors who escaped the fire accused him of sparking the fire by smoking near an oxygen tank. While firefighters are still investigating, he is being held on a $1 million cash bond. Heisel's son and two others who were killed in the fire that started early Friday morning in an apartment building on Spring Mist Lane, along with 6 others who were sent to the hospital. The smoke and flames destroyed 10 apartments in all. The 3 who died are Donald Heisel, Dixie Everman, and Tina Reynolds. Over the weekend, Eastside Baptist Church started taking in toiletries, toys, clothes, and food for the families that lost everything in the fatal fire. The pastor says that it's personal for them there because Reynolds recently walked through their doors.
It's tragic. You know, you take somebody home in the van after they come to church, and then you don't see them anymore because of a tragic event. Her life was cut short.
They are taking donations for Reynolds' family as well as all other families who were affected by this fire. Crews think in all 20 people were living in that apartment building where all 10 units were destroyed. They're taking donations at Eastside Baptist Church from 9 this morning until 3 this afternoon. Live in Winchester, Mark Barber, WKYT.
Well, just a tragedy all the way around. Thank you very much, Mark. In the race for the White House, candidates are making final pushes for votes in key states tomorrow. On the Republican side, whoever wins in Florida or Ohio will take home all of the delegates in those states. There are also contests in Illinois, Missouri, and in North Carolina. Julia Anna Goldman has the latest on the campaign.
If we can win Ohio, we're going to run the table, folks.
Ahead of 5 critical contests on Tuesday, Donald Trump hopscotched across Illinois, Ohio, and Florida. Tied with Governor John Kasich in Ohio, Trump took aim.
Your governor, as you know, voted, when he was a congressman, voted for NAFTA, which is absolutely, Ohio has never, ever come back from that.
Kasich has the fewest delegates of any Republican presidential candidate, but his strategy rests on winning Ohio next week and betting he'll then be able to stay in until a handful of northeastern states vote in April.
I believe after Tuesday, we're going to continue to roll.
Kasich is also banking on outlasting Marco Rubio, who has been singularly focused on winning Florida, but polls show him trailing there.
On Wednesday morning, some pollsters somewhere are going to have to explain why they're so wrong, not just about Florida, but multiple different places.
But the battleground polls indicate that Ted Cruz is emerging as the most appealing of the non-Trump candidates.
Our campaign is the only campaign now that has beaten him not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 8 different times all over the country.
And on the Democratic side, Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders held a town hall in Ohio last night to push for votes ahead of tomorrow's crucial primaries. Most of the focus at that event was on the Republican frontrunner Donald Trump and the trend of violence at some of his recent rallies. Clinton said she was the best candidate to take on Trump in the fall, and Sanders said Trump needs to stop the violence.
I am not new to the national arena, and I think whoever goes up against Donald Trump better be ready. And I feel I am the best prepared and ready candidate to take him on.
Trump has got to get on the TV and tell his supporters that violence in the political process in America is not acceptable. End of discussion.
Right now, Hillary Clinton has more than 1,200 delegates. Donald Trump has picked up almost 500. More than 1,100 delegates are up for grabs in tomorrow's crucial primaries. We have a reminder this morning for families in Perry County. There is no school now for students there for this whole week. School leaders had canceled classes for today and tomorrow because of sickness. And spring break had already been scheduled for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of this week. Crews will also be disinfecting the schools this week. Class resumes a week week from today on Monday, March 21st in Perry County. 5:40 the time, 20 before 6. Time to check on live drive traffic this morning, and let's see what is going on your Monday. Here's a look outside. Lots of green on there with no indications of any major problems, and we hope it is a good ride in for you today. The weather's cooperative, and it should be a nice commute on your Monday morning. Still, a lot more news is coming up on WKYT, and we hope you'll stay with us. 4 new movies hit theaters over the weekend, but one was a hair above the rest. We'll take a look at what's going on at the box office ahead on WKYT.
Now, your hour-by-hour forecast with meteorologist Micah Harris.
Looking across the area early this morning, a little bit of fog here and there. It's very patchy. Not everybody's seeing that, but that's the only thing you have to contend with. As you step out the door early this morning, I'm going to scoot the radar over. You can see this is our next complex we're going to be dealing with. West of I-75, we'll have the best chance to see it before noontime. However, that's just a couple of showers here and there, and that should not pose many issues across the region. It's really going to be afternoon that we start to see those storms roll on through. So morning time, 10, 11 a.m., that's your best bet. West of I-75 to see a couple of showers here and there. But for the most part, we stay dry during the mornings. Afternoon, it's east of I-75 for a few rumbles of thunder. Starting off in the 50s this morning, a couple of 40s sprinkled in here and there. But let me take you hour by hour and show you how to plan out your day and what you can expect at a certain time during your day. So if you have any plans going out to lunch, trying to get the kids to school, anything you have going on, here's how it works out. The morning, kids going to school, they'll be just fine. Off toward noontime, trying to go out to eat, meet a friend there for lunch. You can do that, and temperatures, yeah, we're sitting there in the 60s, maybe even a couple of 70s over toward the east, which will feel really nice with a few peaks of sunshine at that time eastbound. Then we get into the afternoon, anywhere from 1 to 5 p.m. Watch what happens. Boom, you get that sparking up. And that, not this, that's just showers with the wraparound moisture, but this, it's a low pressure system rolling through, and out ahead of that, you're going to get some showers and thunderstorms involved. So I-75 back toward the east, there's 3 p.m. in the afternoon, 3 to 4 p.m., kids coming home from school may have to run into some of these thunderstorms. Remember, the severe threat is very, very low, extremely low, but it's not zero. So that's something we really have to watch, pay close attention to for a stray cell becoming severe. But nonetheless, a lot of heavy downpours within that and some lightning too. That's never fun. I hate lightning. That's the one thing I just absolutely hate is lightning, because you just don't know when and where it's going to strike. You know you get some lightning in a thunderstorm, but when's it going to strike and where? That's just one of those things that nobody knows. So that moves on out. The storm threat moves on out by 5 to 6 p.m. So that 1 to 5 p.m. east of I-75 is kind of the time we really need to watch. Then we get off into the evening, a couple of showers wrapping around, temperatures 50s and 60s. Probably not a good evening to head out and about. It's just one of those times. It won't feel great, won't look that great. Then we hit Tuesday. Look at this day on Tuesday. How nice is that? We're talking mid-70s for many locations. Even some sunshine involved too, but you going off into your 7-day forecast, and you'll see that we do have some night storms in the forecast, okay? So during the daylight hours, it looks great, but during the night, Tuesday night into Wednesday, maybe a few rumbles of thunder. But look towards Sunday. Let's fast forward all the way to Sunday. 39 degrees for a high, maybe a few flakes possible for your first day of spring. Unfortunate, but that's the way it's going to go. Yeah. We're kind of in that pattern. We're in that time of year where it just kind of goes back and forth.
Isn't that just the way it is, huh?
That's right.
Okay. Thank you, Micah. 5:47 right now, and 4 new movies hit theaters in wide release over the weekend, but only one broke into the box office top 5. David Daniel has a look.
Whiskey Tango Foxtrot slipped a spot to 5th place, earning $4.6 million. London Has Fallen is falling all right, down to 4th place with $10.7 million. Deadpool is up to $328 million in domestic box office after a 3rd place weekend worth $10.8 million. The sci-fi thriller 10 Cloverfield Lane enjoyed a strong 2nd place debut, raking in $25.2 million.
Hi.
O.M. goodness. They really did hire a bunny. What? I gotta tell you, you are even cuter than I thought you'd be.
Zootopia easily took the top spot for the 2nd straight weekend. $50 million gave the animated adventure a 10-day total of $142 million. In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
Coming up on WKYT here on your Monday morning, you'll get the stories making news at this hour. We'll be checking traffic for you as well. We have some health news and what's hot on the web and social media, and it is so good to have you with us. Monday morning on WKYT. Good morning. Welcome back into WKYT this morning on your Monday. It's 5:51. Spring break for a lot of folks this week, including the University of Kentucky and EKU. Here's a look at some of the stories we're working on at this hour. The Kentucky Wildcats are heading to Iowa for the first round of the NCAA tournament. The 4-seeded Cats will tip off about 9:40 this Thursday night against the 13-seed Stony Brook. Tickets for the tournament at Wells Fargo Arena are sold out, but some might still be available on the NCAA ticket exchange. 55-year-old Jackie Heisel Jr. expected to be in court this morning. He was arrested and charged with manslaughter in connection with that deadly apartment fire in Winchester. Firefighters are also expected to return to the scene this morning to continue their investigation. Right now, they don't know exactly what caused that deadly fire. In Kansas, emergency crews are at the scene of a train derailment. Just after 1 o'clock this morning, some of the cars on a passenger train derailed. The Amtrak train was headed to Chicago from Los Angeles. Roughly 134 people were on board as passengers. Initial reports say there are no life-threatening injuries. The investigation is ongoing there. The 2016 presidential candidates continue to crisscross states holding critical primaries tomorrow, including Florida, Ohio, and Illinois. Yesterday, Democrats Bernie Sanders and Hillary Clinton both accused Donald Trump of inciting some of the violence that has overshadowed some of his rallies in recent days. The Republican frontrunner is favored to win in the winner-take-all state of Florida, but he is now trailing Ohio Governor John Kasich in his home state. How a bad night's sleep is being linked to cancer, and another reason to make sure you eat your blueberries. Omar Villafranca has some of today's top health stories.
Researchers at the University of Cincinnati say blueberries may help fight off Alzheimer's. Patients with mild cognitive problems who took blueberry powder for 4 months, equal to a cup of berries a day, showed improvements in brain function. Previous studies showed the fruit may protect against heart disease and cancer. A new study suggests people with sleep apnea may have worse cancer outcomes. European researchers found random shortages of oxygen in lab mice promoted tumor growth. And practicing yoga may help patients with heart rhythm problems. That from doctors in Sweden tracking people with atrial fibrillation. They found patients practicing yoga an hour a week for 12 weeks showed improvements in heart rate, blood pressure, and quality of life. Those are some of the day's top health stories. Omar Villafranca, CBS News.
Now 5:54, and we're checking live drive traffic this morning, and you're good to go. As you see there, lots of green throughout the region. We have no reports of any major problems, and travel times are just about normal this morning. Do have a little bit of fog in some areas. You'll notice on I-75, particularly between Athens, Boonesboro, and at least Winchester Road this morning, some fog. But as you can see, travel times are pretty well normal there. Just a little bit of a delay getting into parts of downtown on some of the major arterials where they continue to do some work here and there. It's that time of year, from patching potholes to getting some of those projects underway. Coming up on 5:55 and on WKYT.com, we do have Micah's forecast up for you, including a chance of some thunderstorms this afternoon. And also, keep up with the Cats and all the latest on WKYT.com. The story of Kentucky taking its 29th SEC title, and also their upcoming trip to the NCAA tournament that starts in Des Moines. You'll find info about the late Thursday tip-off, how to get tickets and arrange travel if you're planning to head up there. And lots of video to see and share as fans celebrate as well, and everybody looks ahead. All right, the closing bar is up on our homepage because Perry County schools have now decided to close the entire week. They were set for 3 days off for spring break. They've now added today and tomorrow due to illness. Also trending this morning, would you eat food grown on Mars? Here's a question. Some Dutch researchers have grown some vegetables in soil that has been altered to resemble that of Mars or the Moon. It's an interesting week in Frankfurt ahead, as the House is going to be presenting a budget that takes out the cuts to higher education. Also on our website is a story this morning about how the information regarding pensions of lawmakers in Kentucky is a secret. On Kentucky.com, Chuck E. Cheese in Lexington's Woodhill area reopened Sunday after closing early Saturday after the staff on duty became overwhelmed by the number of kids there. An interesting read there this morning. And CBS This Morning is coming up shortly at 7 with your eye opener on the eve of those big presidential primaries, and we'll have local updates as well. Join us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter or Instagram, and for the latest anytime, WKYT.com.
And we still have some storms back toward Bowling Green. It's just a little west of Bowling Green, but you know what? It's heading our direction. I will say this, the bulk of it, it's heading toward Louisville as opposed to Lexington. But what we're going to see is this system, once it gets a little bit closer, we'll actually see it spark up later on this afternoon. That's your best bet at actually seeing some of these thunderstorms. So morning hours, I would say a small chance west of I-75, so west of Lexington, headed toward Louisville. But afternoon, anywhere from noon to about 5, 6 p.m. That's when some storms spark up. I'm going to get into that, show you further detail coming up on WKYT News at 6 in just a couple of minutes.